All right, my friends, welcome to today's episode as we go to 419, Shrouded by Mist and Fog, and take down the boss of Apathy. Super excited about this one as we continue on through hard mode here, as always. With that, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, comment, let me know. I love to hear from you and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Now, down below, you can find today's timestamps as we knock down 419, Shrouded by Mist and Fog here, and complete One Who Consumes Apathy. Now, we're going to give you the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed and break this one down. Let's get into it here today for 419. All right, so a couple things as always. First and foremost, this is Beast Yeast. This land radiates with the power of the beast before you unfolds a landscape unlike anything you've seen in Crispia, which essentially means topping bonus effects don't matter. So biscuits really do, and keep that in mind, my friends. Couple key pieces here though. We got several effects happening. The yin and the yang. The yang gauge increases when the enemies attack, and the yin gauge increases when allies attack or inflict darkness type damage. Enemies gain buffs when the yang gauge is full, and allies gain buffs when the yin gauge is full. Use the tactical skill to boost the yin gauge and remove buffs from enemies. We also have apathy. Cookies affected by apathy receive damage equal to a portion of the max HP every second, and this status is applied permanently. It is brutal. Peach Blossom Cookie or Mystic Flower Cookie can provide resistance to apathy for your team. We'll show that here as well as we're playing. Debuff resist. Enemies receive 50% debuff resist and become resistant to defense reduction events or effects as well. So very important. We also have effects: healing decreased, HP shield capacity decreased, enemies debuff resist decreased, and damage down. We do have the twin dragons here. The team's yin energy greatly increases if yin and yang has already been triggered. This effect will be activated at the end of the yin and the yang's duration. Whenever enemies gain a buff, it will be removed. The Awakening King skill will enhance this effect. So pretty important here, my friends. Lots going on in this one. It is pretty hard, and as the #1 free-to-play player, we've had to go through a number of things I'm going to talk about in a second in order to help get this knocked down. Now, we do have the Steamed Wolf and the Steamed Cake Hound, a big group of baddies before we actually get to the boss, which is pretty important because we're going to talk about that here in a second. And then obviously the boss here, One Who Consumes Apathy or Mystic Flower. Couple things on this boss. Here's the power. We got tons and tons of HP. This is one of the biggest problems. Additionally, on top of that, we've got Enshrouding Futility. Passive becomes vulnerable to darkness type damage, but gains an increased base crit and crit damage. Gains a buff whenever own HP reaches a certain level. Touch of Meaninglessness fires a projectile and deals damage to the nearest target. We also have Whispers of Apathy, deals damage to all targets and applies apathy. And then Radiance of Apathy deals damage to all targets and restoring own HP. This one's brutal. It restores a lot. And then Brush of White Ink deals damage to a random target and applies apathy, my friends. So there is a lot going on. So it's got a lot of HP. It heals itself, deals lots and lots of damage. It is a tough battle. So let's talk about how we're going to get by this here today. So a couple things. In order to get by, there's a couple different pieces that I had to go after. First and foremost, survivability and dealing enough damage quickly in order to get by. So I've timed out, I've not survived, lots of different ways, and this is the team that is going to be able to get you through. We're dealing enough damage quickly enough and taking down this boss and taking down the mobs and have enough survival to get by and covering off on that apathy piece. The hardest piece is as you're moving in between the hounds into apathy there, you're going to get hit. You got to take it off. If you don't take it off, that is going to ruin you. So that is the one piece I would say outside of auto you probably have to play and click. So whether you're lazy like me or not, that's my biggest key tip and trick there. So let's get into it here. Excuse me, I'm allergic to apathy. All right, here we go. Couple things. So we're using our darkness type here, obviously, with Dark Cacao and Awakened Dark Cacao. We have Mystic Flower to cover off on that apathy piece. The sub there would be that Peach Blossom. Here, what we've done is we've added the Wind Archer for high damage, high velocity damage, and Crème Brûlée for the single target damage. This combination was the trick for me in order to get by. You might be able to do it with just Wind Archer, or sorry, just Crème Brûlée and something else besides Wind Archer. because that damage focus fire on single bosses makes a huge difference. Just throwing that out there as an option. I've done the Wind Archer and another damage dealer, didn't quite get there, was always very close. So something to think about in terms of those things. And then Cream Ferret here for the additional heal and the additional attack buffing and those kinds of things as well. So in terms of our treasures, we are focused on damage and cooldown. So here we have Dream Conductor's Whistle, Squishy Jelly Watch, and Old Pilgrim Scroll. You could try some speed in terms of Librarian's Enchanted Robes. I did use Librarian Royal Necklace to survive, however, didn't need it. You could try speed. You could try Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch here. You could go with a little bit more defense with Disciple's Magic Scroll if you want, or you could try crit as well in terms of some of those pieces. Now, when it comes to our gear guides here, as always, a great time to like and subscribe. We have many of them down below and a playlist down below and here on the channel. However, also it's a great way to stay connected for all the updated stuff that we create here on the channel for you and in the community as well. So gear and topping biscuits, here we go. We're on Solid Element for survivability. We are on lots of damage resist bypass here with Crème Brûlée and attack. We're on cooldown here, survivability, attack, lots of damage resist bypass, and then again cooldown here in this space. We could get a little bit more on that spot. So for me, pretty decent in terms of my ability as a free-to-play player to cover off on most of these things. You're going to want to be at least 3 to 4 of those substats on your biscuits or well-tweaked substats, just because Beast Yeast really matters on those biscuits. So my friends, that's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you complete One Who Consumes Apathy here on hard mode. Let's go ahead and take it down. Now, on top of that, if you happen to have a question or comment still, please let me know, my friends. All right, here we go. Shrouded by Mist and Fog. So one of the things that you're gonna have to pay attention to is right here, Dark Cacao is gonna take a beating. So just be really careful there. It can make a huge difference on where yours is at. In terms of timing and everything else, so just make sure you're watching that. The biggest piece here is we're going to get these pieces on right now. We're going to clean that up. I would even do it ahead of time, so this right here does not get applied and you don't get smoked by apathy there, because that one can really hurt and make or break. Now look at this damage. Look at this beastly damage that we're putting into this thing. Look at how much recovery health that One Who Consumes Apathy gets on there. Now the other trick is by saving this here, you can pay attention and make sure you can kind of try and keep some of this stuff alive if you need to as well. Here we go, we'll drop that on just a little bit more. Look at that, so much damage, my friends, huge damage with a lot of good time on the clock. Can we close it down and keep everyone alive? We're about to find out here with 45 seconds left. Oh yeah, we did it. So awesome there. Such a nice takedown. Ooh, and a nice biscuit as well. Legendary, check that out. Ooh, love it. So that, my friends, is everything that you need to know to take down and be successful here for 419 hard mode, Shrouded by Mist and Fog, and help conclude and beat One Who Consumes Apathy, my friends. Very tough battle, lots of life. It shows you 29 million here, but it has like 70 million, which is crazy. We covered off on how to counter apathy. We covered off on how to get done quickly. We covered off on how to survive and beat this level. With that, if you still got a question, comment, please certainly let me know. I'd love to hear from you and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends, as always. With that, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow such an amazing community as always, and thank you to our members. We do have memberships available to you here on the channel. They get emotes, icons, lots of other cool things. Great way to support. Additionally, we got swag and merch and affiliate links that you can check out. Thank you so much for that as always, and don't forget my socials, @me, chat me, stay connected. We'll see you in the Discord server as well, because I love showcasing your stuff. And with that, my friends, continue on in hard mode here as always. Until next time, we'll see you again soon. Keep on running.